2 Chronicles 32. Achare hadbarim wahahemet hahel. Bah Sanherib Melech Athur. After the words and the faithfulness, the truthfulness, after these words and truthfulness, came Sanherib, the king of Athur. Wayavo biyahuda wayihan al ha'arim habturot wayomer leviqa am helayu. And he came into Yehuda, and he camped over the cities, the fortified cities, and he said to cleave them open to him. Wayar Yehizkiyahu ki bah Sanherib wafanau lamilhama ala Yerushalem. And Yehizkiyahu saw that Sanherib had come, and his face was to fight, to battle against Yerushalem. Wayuwa'ath imsharrayu wigibborayu. And he counseled with his princes and his mighty ones, Lisatom et me ha'ayanot, to stop up the waters of the fountains, atarmihuthala'ir, which were from outside to the city. Waya'zaruhu, and they helped him. Wayiqabthu amrab, wayisitamu et kol hama'ayanot. وإت هالنحل هالشوتيف بتوك هارش ليمور. And a great people was gathered, an abundance of people was gathered, and they stopped up all the fountains and the ravines, those overflowing in the midst of the city, saying, Lamma Yavohu Malake Athur Umatahu Mayim Rabbim. For what the kings of Athur should come, and they should find abundant waters. Wayitahazak Wayibn et kol hahoma haperutha Wayal al hamigdalot Walahutha hahoma acheret Wayahazak et hamillo Ir David Wayash Shelah La Rob Wamaginim. And he strengthened himself, and he built all the broken wall, and he went up, he raised up upon the towers, unto the towers, over the towers, and to the outside of the wall, the other wall, and the outside, and to the outside the other wall, and he strengthened the millo of the city of David, and he effectuated spear for abundance, weapons for abundance, and shields. Wayitten sharre milahamot alaha'am, and he gave princes of the battles over the people. Wayiqbithem Eliu, and he gathered them to him. El Rehob Thar Ha'ir, to the square of the gate of the city. Wayidabber al Lababam Lehamor, and he worded upon their hearts, saying, Hizaku Wihimithu Halati Rehu Wahalate Hatu. Be strong and be courageous. Don't be ye fearing, and don't be shattered. Mipnei Melech Athur, from before the faces of the king of Athur. Wemilipnei Chol Hehamon Atra'emo, and from before all the tumult, the crowd which is with him. Ki imanu rab me'emo, for with us is abundance more than with him. Emo, the ro'a bashar, with him is an arm of flesh. Imanu Yahweh Elohenu la'azarenu, ulehillahem milhamotenu. And with us is Yahweh our God to help us and to battle our battles. ويسامكو هام على دبر يحزقيه ملك يهودا. And the people were supported upon the words of Yehizkiyahu, the king of Yehuda. Achar the Shalah Sanherib Meleka Athur Abadai Yerushalem. After this, Sanherib, the king of Athur, sent his servants to Yerushalem. Who ala Lachish, and he was over Lachish. Wekol memshalato emo, and all his kingdom, his rulership with him. Ala Yehizkiyahu melech Yehuda, over Yehizkiyahu, king of Yehuda, wa ala kol Yehuda at Rabbi Yerushalem lemor, and over all Yehuda which was in Yerushalem, saying, Kohamar Sanherib melech Hathur. This is what Sanherib, the king of Athur, hath said. Thus he says, Alamah atem botahim. On what are ye trusting? Weyothavim b'mathor b'Yerushalem. And ye are sitting in the siege in Jerusalem. Halo Yehizkiyahu masit etakum. Is it not that Yehizkiyahu has enticed you? La tet etakum la mut beragab ubethama leamor. To give you to death to give you to die in famine and in thirst, saying, Yahweh Elohenu yathilenu mikapamelech hathur, saying, Yahweh our God shall deliver us from the hand of the king of Athur. Halo hu Yehizkiyahu he sir et bamotaihu wa et midbahotaihu wa yomer li Yehuda wa li Yerushalem lemor lifne midbeh ehad tishtahawu wa alai takatiru. Is it not he, Yehizkiyahu, hath removed his high places and his altars, and he has said to Yehuda and Yerushalem, saying, before one altar ye shall worship, and upon it ye shall burn incense. Halo heteda'u meh'ashiti ani wahavotai lekol amme haharashot. Is it not ye know what I have effectuated, I and my fathers, to all the peoples of the lands? Hayakol yakulu Elohe goyim haharashot lahastil et arasham miyadi. Is it that the gods of the nations of the lands were able to deliver their land from my hand? Mi bekol Elohe hagoyim hahel atar hehrimu abotai atar yakol lahastil et ammo miyadi. Who in all the gods of these nations, which my fathers devoted to destruction, who was being able to deliver its people from my hand? Ki yukala Elohechem lahastil etchem miyadi, that that your God would prevail to deliver you from my hand. وعطى على يشيه اتكم حزقيه وهلا يسيت اتكم كاذوت وهلا تهمينو lo. And now, do not let Hizkiyahu deceive you, and don't let him allure you or entice you like this, and don't let him make you believe him, and don't ye be believing him. Ki lo yu kala kol goy wa mamlaka lahasil ammo miyadi wa miyada havotai. For he was not able, every god was not able of all the nations and kingdom, of every nation and kingdom, to deliver his people from my hand and from the hand of my fathers. Afaki Elohechem, lo yathilu etechem miadi. How much more that your God is not able to deliver you from my hand. وَعَوْدَ دِبَّرُوا عَبَادَيْهُ. And still his servants worded, Aliyah Elohim, Aliyah Elohim, against Yahweh the God, وَعَلَى يَحِزْقِيَهُ عَبْدُهُ, and against Yehizkiyahu his servant. وَسَفَارِيمَ كَاتَبْ لَحَرِّفِ لِيَهْوَهِ Elohe Yisrael. And he wrote books, letters, writings to reproach to the God of to Yahweh the God of Yisrael, وَلَيَمُرْ عَلَيْهُ le'amor, and to say upon it, saying, Kehelo goyim ha-harashot atrelo hitzilu ammam miyadi, ken lo yasil helo yehizkiyahu ammo miyadi. As the gods of the nations of the lands which did not deliver their people from my hand, so the God of Yehizkiyahu shall not deliver his people from my hand. وَيِقْرَهُ بِقَوْلِ gadol Yehudit ala am Yerushalem atra ala hahoma. And they cried in a great voice in Yehudit, the language of the Yehudim, against the people of Jerusalem, which were on the wall, leYoraham ulevahalam, to make them fear and to make them dismayed, to terrify them, lema'an yilakadu et ha'ir, so that they might capture the city. وَيَدَبَّرُوا Elahelo he Yerushalem, ka'ala helo he amme ha'harsh, ma'ashe yede ha'hadam. And they spoke to the God of, they spoke concerning the God of Jerusalem, as according to the gods of the nations of the land, of the peoples of the land, the work of the hands of Adam. وَيِتْپَلَّلْ يَحِزْقِيَهُ HaMelech, and Yehizkiyahu the king prayed, interceded. وَيَشَعْيَهُ ben Hamoth HaNavi Aladot, and also Yeshayahu the son of Amoth the prophet, concerning this. وَيَزَعَقُوا Hashamayim, and they cried to the heavens, to the sky. وَيِشْلَحْ Yahweh Malahach, And Yahweh sent a messenger, an angel, Wayahed Kol Gibbor Hayil, and he annihilated all the strong men, all the mighty men of valor, Wanagid Washar, and prince and ruler and prince, B'mahane Melech Hathor, in the camp of the king of Hathor, Wayathob Boshet, Panim La'arasho, and he returned in shame of faces to his land, Wayavoh Bet Elohai, Umishihe Me'ai, Tham, Hippiluhu Beharb. And he came into the house of his God, and those coming out of his bowels there caused him to fall by the sword. ויושע יהוה את יחזקיהו ואת יותבי ירושלם מיד סנחריב מלך האתור ומיד כל וינהלם מסביב. And Yahweh saved Yehezkiyahu and the dwellers of Jerusalem from the hand of Sanherib, the king of Athur, and from the hand of all, and he led them from round about. وَرَبِّيمَ مَبِيهِمْ مِنْهَا لَيَهْوَ لِيَرُوشَالَيْم. And many were bringing a gift to Yahweh, to Jerusalem. وَمِغْدَانot لِيَحِزْقِيَهُ مَلَكَ Yehuda, and precious things to Yehezkiyahu, king of Yehuda. وَيَنَشَّهْ لَعَيْنَي كُلَّ هَاGoyim me'achareken. And he was lifted up to the eyes of all the nations from after this. Bayamim hahem hala Yehezkiyahu ad lamut. In those days Yehezkiyahu was sick unto the death. Vayitpalel Eliyahu Vayomer lo Wamorphet Natan lo. And he prayed to Yahweh, and he said to him, and he spake to him, and a sign he gave to him, a wonder. Uloha kigamula alayw hethi Yehezkiyahu, but not according to the benefit upon him. Yehezkiyahu returned, ki gavah libbo, because his heart was high, proud. Wayahya alayw qasaf, and there was upon him wrath, wa ala Yehuda wa Yerushalem, and upon Yehuda and Yerushalem. Wayikana Yehezkiyahu begobah libbo, and Yehezkiyahu was humbled in the pride of his heart. Hu Yothave Yerushalem, he and the inhabitants of Yerushalem. Walohbah alehem qasap Yahweh, and the wrath of Yahweh did not come upon them. Biyameh Yehezkiyahu, in the days of Yehezkiyahu. Wayahya li Yehezkiyahu ashara wakabod harabe mahod, and there was for Yehezkiyahu riches and glory exceedingly abundant. وَهُوَ عَشَالُو لِكَسَفْ وَلِذَهَابْ وَلِهِبْنِ يَقَارَى وَلِبَشَامِيم وَلِمَاغِنِّيم وَلِكُلِّ كَلِي حِمْدَى. And storehouses he effectuated for himself, for silver and for gold and for precious stone and for spices and for shields and for all the vessels of pleasantness. ومسكنوت لتبو at the Dagon with Yerosha with Yithahar, and storehouses for the produce of grain and new wine and oil. Uraot urawot, urawot, and stalls, l'kol behema ubehema, for every animal and animal, wa'adarim lahawerot, and flocks for stalls or folds, wa'arim ashalo, and cities he effectuated for him, umiqne thorna wabaqar la rob, and possessions of flock and herd for abundance. Ki natan lo Elohim rukush rab mod, for God gave for him possession in great abundance. Wuhu Yehizkiyahu satama et moshah me gihon ha elyon, and he Yehizkiyahu shut up the going out of the waters of Gihon the upper. Wayasha Yaisha Wayasharem Lamata Ma'araba Le'er David, and he made them go straight to down the westward to the city of David. Wayatlah Yehizkiyahu Bekol Ma'ashehu, and Yehizkiyahu prospered in all his work. Weken Bimelithe Sharebabel Hamshalhim Alaw Lidrosh Hammofet Atrahaya Baharch Azavo Ha Elohim. And thus in the messages, and even though in the messengers of the princes of Babel, those sent upon him to seek the wonder which was done in the land, the God forsook him, lenasoto, to test him, la da'at kol bilababo, for to know all in his heart. ويتر دبر يحزقيه وحصاداه, and the rest of the words of Yehizkiyahu, the things of Yehizkiyahu and his loving kindnesses or good deeds, Hinam Kathuvim, Bahazon Yasha'ayahu ben Hamoth Hanabi. Behold them written in the vision of Yesha'ayahu, the son of Amoth the prophet, Al Sefer Malachi Yehuda wa Yisrael, on the book of the kings of Yehuda and Yisrael. Wayishkab Yehizkiyahu Emahavotahu, and Yehizkiyahu slept with his fathers. Wayikbruhu b'ma'ale kibrot b'nei David, and they buried him in the ascent of the graves or sepulchres of the sons of David. W'kavod ashu lo b'moto, and glory they effectuated for him in his death. Kol Yehuda v'yothve Yerushalem, all Yehuda and the dwellers of Yerushalem effectuated glory for him in his death. V'yimelok Menashe b'no tahatayu, and Menashe his son reigned in his stead, in his place.